Now we're ready to build some bricks. So I'm going to be kind of clever here. I want to build the bricks wherever the ball lands rather than try to aim the ball at the bricks. You can't really aim terribly well with dynamics. They have a bit of a mind of their own. You can cheat them by using a radial field to sort of suck the object towards a certain location if you need to. But for the purposes of this exercise, it'll be easier for us to just build the bricks wherever the ball lands. So I'm going to go ahead and press play and wait till the ball gets kind of down there and then pause it. Try to figure out where the ball is landing. So let me select it. I'll go over to one of my ortho views by tapping the space bar. And yeah, in the front view, I'll press the F key. Try to zoom in on that. And I had a little bit of clipping plane issue with my camera, unfortunately. So I'll just have to resolve that. This is a typical thing with Maya, by the way, and don't panic when these sorts of things happen. I've done this for many years and I've sort of seen everything. The issue here was that Maya moved the camera too far out when I pressed the F key. So, and I just changed that translate Z value to 1000 to move my camera back in. Okay, I'm just trying to analyze where the ball is going to land. So I'm going to rewind my simulation. I want to play it until just before it lands, and then pause it, and then start stepping forward one frame at a time and watching in my viewports and trying to figure out where to build these bricks. Remember that really you can't scrub in the timeline. Your only option is to step forward one frame at a time. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So as I do this, I'm watching, trying to figure out when it reaches the ground. Okay, it looks like in my scene it's reaching the ground somewhere around frame 55. Looks like maybe 56. There we go. So I'll build my bricks right here in the top view. Get zoomed in over there, all the way down. Tap the space bar. Just want to get my bearings here, trying to find my sphere. Here it is. And I'll go ahead and create a polygon primitive cube. I'll drag up. Let me go back out to my perspective view. Press F in there once again. I want to get this sized up to the correct size. So I think height maybe, let's try 100 centimeters. Now let's do 50 centimeters. And a depth of 100 centimeters. And a width of 50. That looks about right. And then I'll move it, place it near the ground, not exactly on the ground. It can't be precisely on the ground or below the ground. It needs to hover a little bit above the ground and position just right so that the ball will impact it. And then I'll delete the construction history on this brick. Let me rename it. And edit delete by type history. Then I'll make a few duplicates with Control D on my keyboard. Control D once again. And maybe I'll select these. Control D once again. And a quirk of the dynamic system is that if the objects are positioned exactly over the top of one another, they may fall through one another. So what you want to do here is to get them sort of lined up, but not exactly on top of one another. So you may need to move them forward or back a little bit, or maybe rotate them slightly so they don't interpenetrate. Maybe I'll do one more stack. Got my Q key to select and Control D to duplicate, and then the W key to move. Now, notice again that none of them are touching one another. That's important. What we're going to do is we're going to let them fall and reach an equilibrium, and then we'll set their initial state, so that'll be their position on frame 1. So we'll use dynamics to stack them up neatly.